everybody, welcome back. Level and Diecast. Yes, Matchbox is absolutely on fire. Absolutely on fire. We have ran through tons and tons of cases in such a short amount of time. M Case 2025, the very last case of the year. The very final mix numero 12. This one is from J-Car, as per usual. J-Car got a lot of Matchbox stuff in a very short amount of time, which was good, but very, very interesting that so much Matchbox stuff hit so quickly, especially the fact that we're just in September. So this is, of course, the last case of the year, so we will work on getting this somewhat working here so it doesn't get too crazy. Always working with our very small studio. All right, first one up in the mix, Ground Grinder. This was a carry forward. This was in the or I shouldn't say carry forward, but this was in the L case. So this is from the previous mix. So L case, put that to the right. Oh, brand spanking new casting. We get two of these in the mix. Scania XT Fire Truck. This is a brand spanking new casting for this year. 58 of 125. Looking very, very nice. Got front tampos, got side tampos. It's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy in my hand. So I do anticipate there's probably a good chunk of metal with this model, which is really, really nice. But the card art looks really, really good. So this one will be very, very interesting. It debuts in a generic deco, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, new for the M case, the BMW 1M. So this one is new for this particular case. This one is number 21125. So just in solid white. So that's looking pretty good. Definitely digging that one. Looks to be, unfortunately, only one of those, which is not a good thing. All right, brand spanking new casting, new for the M case, 105 of 125. This is the 2025 Polaris RZR Pro R4 Sport. Such a ridiculous name. So just another Polaris RZR added to the mix. This one's the 4-seater, though. Looks pretty good. Card art looks pretty good. I think this casting will be pretty nice to have in hand. I don't think it'll be particularly popular, but it'd be nice to have it in hand. All right, Nissan Sentra. Looks like we get two of those in the mix. So two of the Nissan Sentra. And of course, we have broken blisters in this case. So those will be the ones that I crack open for the batch review for sure. 91 of 125 in just solid black. Looks very, very nice. Utilizes the 6-spoke wheels. So we have not seen that wheel on the Sentra yet. We saw the small 6 spokes on the blue one, and then we got the giant 5 spokes on it for kind of a replacement wheel, but we have not seen that one. So two of those in the mix. We'll put one of those to the side, the other one to the other side. Another brand spanking new casting in this particular mix, 2024 Range Rover partial hybrid electric vehicle is what PHEV stands for. Sorry about that. This one looks pretty good. The casting looks pretty good. This is number 32 of 125. So a brand new casting for this year, brand new for the M case. Unfortunately, it doesn't have taillight prints on there, which is definitely not good, but we'll get that cracked open in the batch review and we'll take a look at it, see if it's good or not. All right, Brant, look at that. Look at that. I get a look at that. MBK QA quality stamp. Dude, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm not even going to tear that off of there. I'm going to leave that on there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. See, this is why I like cracking cases on camera, because I can prove that this is legit and real. And I already have a Ford guy who is going to love this. That's very, very cool. So let me set this one to the side because there is a second one in there. So you get the second one out. This is a brand spanking new casting, 1968 Ford Mustang Fastback. No. What's the copyright date on this? 2025. But it doesn't say it's a new casting. This is a new casting. I don't care that it doesn't say new casting. This is a brand new casting, 67 of 125. This is a brand spanking new casting. Now, I don't know if the idea was this maybe would have debuted somewhere else, so they didn't put the brand new for 2025 decal on there. But this is 100% a brand spanking new casting for 2025. 100%. 1968 Ford Mustang Fastback. So we'll put that one to the left. We get a couple of carry forwards or carryovers from the L case, which is the 2 garbage cans. So those are carried over from the L case. So we'll set these to the side. Let me move my ridiculous Mustang with my QA sticker on it. This one's also carried over from the L case, the 500X. So there was 2 of those in that case. Not exactly the one you want to see get carried over, but it is. All right, Land Rover, 1966 Land Rover Gen 2. This one is 82 of 125. This is actually a throwback deco. It is a throwback deco for sure. Let's see if I got lucky enough to get both top cargo pieces, and I did not. Unfortunately, I did not. I did not get lucky enough to get both of them. I just got the full one, not the less container one, I guess you can say. But Carter looks good. Like I said, this is a throwback deco. There is the throwback deco that it's referring to. I'm pretty sure I have that in the collection. It's for a Land Rover Defender 90. So not too bad. Not too bad. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Nothing particularly fancy. 82 of 125 in case I hadn't mentioned that. Unfortunately, I don't have both interior variations because I only bought one of these cases. I only bought one M case this time. So, all right, 42 of 125, the 1962 Ford Anglia for Harry Potter. So this, here's the funny thing. I want to give you guys a little tidbit real quick. The Indiana Jones Auburn and the Harry Potter Anglia, they are marked for 125, but they are not actually part of the 125 release. I know it's weird. So that means there's going to be 2 48s, and then the Auburn is number 48. Or I'm sorry, there's going to be 2 42s, and the Auburn's 48, and there's 2 number 48s. So there's already a number 42. Pretty sure. Because the Auburn is not part of the actual 125. So very, very interesting. But this is, basically just a carry forward. So that's new for this case, though. All right, a dual one here. Move these out here. These are carry forwards from the previous L case. So there's 2 of these in this particular case. So pretty sure there was 2 in the last case too. I'm not really sure why they want to double up on those, but that is from the previous case. New to the M case, 1986 Volvo 240. This one in kind of a light canary color. Looks good. 122 of 125. Not too shabby, not too shabby. The grille is a little bit light on the print, but that's okay. Headlights look okay. Tail lights done up. There's a plate on there as well. So Matchbox in the California style of plate, but it says Matchbox 240 DL. That'll be a nice one to cracked open on the batch review. So we'll set that one to the left. Another brand spanking new casting right here, 2023 Nissan Aria pole to pole. So we have the Aria in the moving parts, which is one of the biggest peg warmers the world has ever seen. 18 of 125 on this one. Hopefully this one will be a little bit more popular. I can tell you just from the visual, it definitely looks a lot better. Although I am going to be curious on how they're going to be able to do new decos on it. I don't think some of these manufacturers really think about being able to do additional decos on something down the road. All right, brand spanking new casting 2024 Subaru WRX S4 STI. Looking very, very Subaru. The card art looks really, really good. This one is number 31 of 125. Brand new casting, brand new for the M case. There is a plate on there as well. Says 3.0 liter, maybe. Very interesting, very interesting. Looks like we get 2 of those in the mix. We do indeed get 2 of those. So this one has a broken blister, so just be aware that there could be some broken blisters on your M case if you order an M case. Looks like they're having blister issues. All right, carryover from the L case, Alfa Romeo Duetto. That is 1 per case in the previous case, so that's good to see that one carryover. So we'll set that one to the right. And then the last one in the case, this one is new to the M case. New to the M case. Dodge Durango, we have not seen this casting for a minute. Seems like forever. Looking extra, extra nice though. Unfortunately, only 1 in the mix. The card art looks not as good as the car. Shockingly, the car looks better than the card art. Does have the tow hitch on the back, which looks nice. There's a plate on there. So we'll take a look at that during batch review. This is number 107 of 125. Now, as of the recording of this case unboxing, I do believe there are 11 models left to finish out the year, to make all 125, I think. So we'll see how close we get. So we're going to put these up here. So there's 4 models right there. Kind of hold off on the Harry Potter for a second. 5, 6 with our Subaru. See if we can get these to cooperate just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm just asking for a little bit of help here. So, you know, sometimes it's just the card art. The card art just doesn't want to cooperate. So I guess the Mustang is just going to be the Mustang. And then, of course, your Land Rover. So we do have quite a bit of new castings in this mix. So 7 right there. 8 with the Sentra. 9 with another new casting. 10 with the M2. And 11 with the Scania. As I mentioned, this is not actually technically part of the 125, even though it has a number. So we're going to set that to the left. So that will complete your listing for the rest of the year. All 125 models have come out in 2025 cases, which is really good. And we'll do a batch review on this in due time. We're a little bit far behind as of the time of this video, so we're going to work on that. But anyways, we will catch you next time here on LMD. Peace.